Hello, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me here. My name is Charity, and this message is for Aquarius. So in this reading, we're going to be looking at the energies of how the person who is on your mind is feeling about you and what they're intending to do about that. This could be somebody specifically on your mind, connected to, or coming towards you, depending upon your situation. So let's get into this. Spirit, what is the heart of the matter? What is the person on Aquarius's mind, the person thinking about Aquarius? What are they thinking right now? I am going to lay these cards out here. I will hold them up as we talk about the energies. What are they feeling? What are they feeling in their heart space? What are they feeling when it comes to Aquarius? What did they like best? What did they like best about Aquarius and this connection? What did they like best? And what don't they like as much? What don't they like as much? What are the highest hopes? What are the highest hopes when it comes to this connection? And what are the deepest fears? What are the deepest fears? Now I'm going to get 3 cards for what is likely to happen, what they are likely to do next, and any advice Spirit has for you. I want to lay these face down over here, and we'll turn them over together at the end of the reading. So likely to happen, likely to do next, and advice. Okay, wow. We do have a full energy on the bottom of the deck, and right behind it, I am seeing a 10 of Pentacles. Strong Aquarius energy with this full. I get Aries energy as well, and Virgo could be significant for that 10 of Pentacles. Strong in your chart, or the person who could be thinking about you or on your mind. But full energy with a 10 of Pentacles here can definitely be somebody who's interested in you, somebody who's wanting to make something happen, take a step, take maybe a leap of faith, take a chance. Is that a Erasure song? Like, come on, take a chance on me, just went through my head. And it does feel like that. Like they want to take a chance on you. They're hoping you feel the same, but they're not looking for just, something temporary here. This is major arcana, and this is something serious and stable with a 10 of Pentacles. So somebody could take some sort of step, make a spontaneous move, but it does feel like they are definitely looking for more. So heart of the matter, we have the Queen of Cups energy. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign. Strong Cancer energy can be significant. Scorpio and Pisces as well. But regardless, I read these cards in a general reading, regardless of sign, regardless of gender, as the energy that somebody could be holding, how they're feeling, what they could be thinking, how they could even be seeing you. And this is an absolutely beautiful energy when it comes to a love reading. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive. There's a lot of depth there. There is an open heart. It can be somebody who's falling for you, thinking very deeply about what they feel for you, and maybe wanting to do something to really explore this, because this is somebody whose heart is like wide open. Now, I will say, I always glance at the bottom of the deck when certain cards come out, if I'm drawn to, and I did see a little bit of guarded energy, which is interesting because that didn't jump out. We have a lot of cards that have to do with just openness, and I just heard generosity. I mean, somebody could be very generous and very caring, but I do feel like there is this there is a certain element where this person can be a little guarded at times, maybe even second guessing themselves. But if you're wondering if they're thinking about you, if they have feelings for you, this would be a definite yes. They're thinking about you and definitely wanting to make some sort of move or communicate something, and in some cases they could be deeply in love with you. I did mean to mention the Fool and the 10 of Pentacles. For those of you that don't have anybody specifically on your mind, that can be meeting somebody new that you could get really serious with. So I just have to mention that for those of you that don't have somebody specifically on your mind. But many of you who watch my messages do have someone you're curious about, and with the Queen of Cups being what they're thinking about you, This is somebody who really is feeling like this could be something deep, something real. The two of you could be communicating too, psychically, like more than you realize, because the Queen of Cups is very deep intuition. In their heart space, we have another really beautiful Cups card, Pisces energy here. But with the Nine of Cups, I love the Nine of Cups because it is feeling good. It is feeling good on your own. It is taking a little time to feel good, to feel centered. It is feeling, satisfied. It is feeling hopeful. It is good news. It can be wishes coming true. It can be all of these things. But for me, it is a very high frequency. It is a very high vibration. It's like somebody who's getting themselves to a place where they know that they are, that they are feeling good, so that they can attract something that is a match for that energy. Because that Nine of Cups is that final step before the Ten of Cups. That Ten of Cups is that happy, fulfilling, lasting connection. And I'm definitely seeing a couple of nines here. Nine of Pentacles. We saw the Ten of Pentacles, which is somebody who could be finding their stability, wanting something more with you. And a Nine of Cups can be somebody who feels like you're a wish come true. You're what they're hoping for and wanting to be in a good space so that the two of you could explore something together. And I don't know if somebody's been like working on their wellness or, just overall like health and happiness and just getting to a better place if they had been dealing with some difficult things. And it does seem like there's something about you, there's something about this connection that makes this person want to show like this brighter side of themselves. So very interesting as I am, just picking up on the energies here, what is coming through. But I am a channel, so I just channel the energies when I pick up the card, obviously in connection to the meaning card and the placement, but sometimes my guides will just like spin off and be like, wow, no, this is somebody who's trying to get centered so they can offer something really, really good. We have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Nine of Wands, and definitely with all these nines, it's like, I don't know, if somebody needed to get single, or if they needed to work on some things, or they needed to work on, their stability and things like that, so that they feel like they have more to offer, this person could definitely be doing that. I also have to say, wishing and hoping for more with you. Our Nine of Wands, it is traditionally that wounded warrior energy. It is somebody who's been through their fair share, and it can be definitely a guarded energy. So I'm not surprised to see it here, just the feelings that I'm getting through this reading. It is somebody who is wanting to find the strength, find the confidence to see something through, to follow through, but it could be taking everything that they have. Sagittarius energy for the Nine of Wands, but their heart is telling them to go for it. And I honestly feel like their soul as well, because what they like best about you is the Judgment energy. This is a powerful, positive major arcana. This is an energy that shows up a lot for me if you're dealing with a soulmate, twin flame, something like that. Doesn't have to be. These are general readings. You're all dealing with different kinds of connections, so you have to take it how it speaks to you, but this is something significant. And with this showing up in this placement, like this positive placement in the reading of what somebody likes, they like what it is that you offer. They like who you are. They like what you bring to the table. They like the way they feel when they're around you. And they like the way that it feels like the whole universe could have lined up to bring you into their life and into their world. And they just want more and more. And I know that's a lot, but this is a powerful energy. This is a turning point. In some cases, this can be somebody who's wanting to resurrect something. If somebody's been quiet, if there has been some sort of separation, somebody could want to resurrect things. Obviously, only take that if it speaks to you, what you are dealing with in your specific situation. These are general messages, so I pick up on so many energies, and I do my best to keep it consistent and, show the things that could kind of all fit together. But there are so many of you, dealing with different things. But regardless, this is powerful. This is significant. This is divine. This is your universe guiding you towards somebody that was meant to be in your life, in your world, in your experience in this lifetime. And this person is feeling that. Like if the two of you aren't talking, they could be missing you like crazy because they have realized there is something here. There is something of value. There's something worthwhile, and they want more. We have it clarified by the Three of Cups, which is interesting because some of you could be dealing with a friend, something like that, because also what they don't like is the Three of Cups. This is a casual casual, friendly, lighthearted energy. It is very positive. It can be gathering, getting together, with people that are like-minded. It can be very creative, but it definitely is a little bit more of a casual energy. That Two of Cups is more intimate, more one-on-one. I am seeing, I just have to show you this, the Star on the bottom of the deck, and we have a Temperance energy peeking out, which definitely has to do with angelic divine intervention. It's like your universe is drawing somebody, like somebody towards you, or somebody is thinking about you. The universe is showing them signs, showing them your name, all sorts of things. This person can't get you off their mind, but we have the Star in the bottom of the deck. Aquarius, that is your major arcana there. That is Aquarius energy. And it definitely can be somebody who has been healing, who has been working on themselves, somebody who could also very much admire you, like you for you, and be feeling very drawn to you, much more than you know. But we have the Three of Cups clarifying the Judgment energy. So very different energies, very intense, very specific, very powerful kind of energy. Like this is the real deal. You're somebody I could see a future with. And then there's like this lighthearted. It almost feels like somebody who's worried that, if they make some sort of really bold move, that it could kind of shake up what the two of you currently have. If you do have something that is friendly or something that is lighter, if the two of you just agree to enjoy this, and now they're feeling all these intense feelings, it's like they like the friendship. They like what the two of you have. They don't want to mess that up, but they clearly want more. I mean, they want a lot more. With what they don't like as much being the Three of Cups, this person wants more than friends. They want more than something light or casual. And I feel like they don't want anyone to come in between the two of you. Whenever the Three of Cups shows up in a challenge placement, this can be like maybe other people or other things that have stood between the two of you, maybe even have kept things from getting as serious as this person could want. I don't know if you have mutual friends that are like, oh, I don't know, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that, or maybe things, there's family things, maybe there could be differences in background and the family doesn't really get or understand what is going on, but it definitely feels like could be like a too many cooks in the kitchen. And I just said kicks instead of cooks. That's funny. Like maybe somebody needs to be just booted out of this kitchen. Like there are too many people here. We have the Nine of Pentacles showing up, and we have that clarifying the Three of Cups. Now, our Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is single, somebody who is stable, somebody who is on their own, somebody who is free to move forward, somebody who's doing well. Is this showing up twice in the challenge placement? Because it's also showing up in their fears. Now, I have to say, this can be somebody who admires you and feels like you are all that, you have it all together, and they're not there. Or it is possible that somebody, could have come in between the two of you, or somebody's just got to release and sort out and finalize some things so that they can move forward. Virgo energy could be significant. We also have a King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, strong Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. But this is somebody who does take things seriously. This is somebody who is looking for something stable. This is somebody who could admire you. Now, if there have been challenges with difficulties with finances and things like that, like this could definitely be somebody who wants to really impress you and show you, that they can take you out and just do all these things. But it's here on the bottom of the deck showing up with a challenge placement. They're clearly not feeling like they're fully there because their highest hopes are the Page of Pentacles, which is a much smaller step here. I feel like we all hope for more than this, but it's not a negative card. The Page of Pentacles is about, someone offering something that could be real, something that could be more stable, something that could be more genuine. Pentacles are all about physical manifestations, physical things, like really wanting to see somebody face to face or hear their voice. Like they don't want to be just imagining and thinking and, maybe far from you or missing you and just wishing for you. This is somebody that wants something tangible. They want something real. And they could be hoping. They could be hoping for an offering. They could be hoping for a communication, like, or like an offering or of, something more, like hoping that you're interested in something more. But this feels like somebody who's afraid to get their hopes up too high because it's such a small energy. Clearly with the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, like this is somebody who could see this as something real, something genuine, but it's almost like they're nervous to hope for too much. Now, I'm never making excuses for people. I'm just reading the energies. And, the Page of Pentacles can definitely be a little bit of hesitation, but a desire to offer something real. And wow, it is clarified by the Page of Cups, which just jumped out. Okay, somebody who maybe has been playing it cool, keeping it light, could have like a major interest in you or a major crush on you, and they definitely want to explore this. I love the Page of Cups in a love reading, even though it is a page which can be a little tentative, like a small step or a small move. It is leading to so much more. It is somebody opening their heart, willing to be vulnerable, willing to take those steps. Can be somebody flirting with you or somebody who has been playing it cool, suddenly showing you that softer side, and somebody who is definitely falling for you. What their deepest fears are, though, is the Nine of Pentacles. Like, I don't know if maybe they're worried that you're not fully free or that they're not fully in a place to offer all that they want. I mean, this is a positive energy. It is somebody who's taken some time to sort some things out. But with all these nines, because 9 is like that solo part of the journey before you get to like the 10s, which is, once you've gotten to a good place, like really sharing that with someone. It's almost like they're worried that somebody isn't fully ready, or maybe somebody went through a breakup recently or went through a divorce that kind of threw them for a loop. Or maybe there just has been like something or someone that has stood between the two of you. They don't want anything to stand between the two of you. They want this to come together. But they could be a little worried either that you aren't free or that they aren't in as good a place as they want to be. It feels like this person wants to offer you so much, though. Spirit, why do we have, we have so much. Okay. I am seeing the Empress showing up here. I'm seeing the Nine of Cups again, which can be wishes, hopes. I am seeing the King of Cups, which can be love and an offering. A Two of Pentacles as well. Capricorn energy could be significant. We have Taurus and Libra for the Empress, but my goodness, I mean, somebody could definitely be feeling like you are that one, you are that person, you are somebody that they could be happy with, explore something real with. But we have this Two of Pentacles kind of in front of all that. The Two of Pentacles can definitely be the energy of somebody who is compartmentalizing a little bit, like trying to get some things sorted out in their day to day, but pushing down their feelings a little bit till they feel they're in a little bit more stable place. We have the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands I like because it is forward movement. It is things just picking up and everything beginning to flow. It feels like this person wants to be free. They're hoping you're free. They want to move forward. They want this to happen, but they're nervous about it too. Could also be nervous to move too fast. And maybe if somebody is just really used to being single or on their own, they could be nervous about moving too fast and maybe scaring you off or something like that. But our Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy, it is very positive. So regardless of the nerves, I do feel like it's the actions that really matter. So now we're going to look at what's likely to happen, what they're likely to do next, and any advice Spirit has for you. So likely to happen. Oh my goodness. We have the Devil energy. Okay, I got to see what this is all about because this can mean a lot of things. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Capricorn here. I do have to cover it up for YouTube community standards, but our Devil energy can be, oh my gosh, somebody who is obsessed. Also somebody feeling stuck stuck, letting their doubts and their fears get the best of them. I am seeing all this positive energy of like somebody who really wants to offer something, somebody who has feelings for you, somebody that feels like this could be something very significant. But I don't know. I don't know if somebody has dealt with like a toxic situation in the past and now it's like they're feeling these feelings very clearly for you, but there's nerves about, moving too fast or getting stuck in something that's not right. But oh my goodness. Yeah, some of you could definitely be dealing with an earth sign. Out to clarify, the devil energy is the King of Pentacles. Our King of Pentacles, a very different energy. Now, if some of you have multiple people introduced or interested in you, definitely watch for anything red flag, any toxic energy. When you see that devil card, you gotta be aware. I'm not so much seeing that way. It's sitting here right next to a Page of Pentacles, a Page of Cups, which are very positive, with a King of Pentacles here. But my goodness, I mean, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus could be significant, but somebody, honestly, could be a little obsessed here, Aquarius. And it does feel like whatever it is that has been holding them back or making them nervous or doubt themselves. Sometimes the devil can be doubts and fears and just your own inner demons and stuff. It feels like this is something that they absolutely want to just move beyond, because this is somebody who wants to be present. As I was saying, though, if you're dealing with two people, definitely go for the one that is mature, that is stable. I don't feel like it goes without being said. Like, you guys know this. You guys are smart and you don't play in that toxic energy or anything that seems sketchy or anything like that. Definitely holding space for the kind of person that steps up. Regardless of sign, regardless of gender, our King of Pentacles is an energy of someone who is stable, who is caring, who is genuine, somebody who is there for like the long haul. This is somebody that if they're going to show up and make an offer, they're going to have what it takes to see this through. Now, somebody could definitely be stressing about the finances and things like that. I think we all have those things that we deal with, and maybe that could have slowed them down, but it does feel like they do want to move this forward. So what are they going to do? We have the Temperance energy. Wow, you're getting a lot of Sagittarius. I don't know if some of you are on the cusp of Sagittarius or dealing with that. Doesn't have to be, but the Temperance energy we saw picking out behind the star. The star is your energy. The star is somebody who, I just heard amazed, like amazed by you. Somebody who is, sees you as someone who is unique, someone who is genuine. And it feels like with the Temperance energy showing up here again, they know this is worth the steps they need to take, the changes maybe that need to be made if this is going to come together. Now, there can be timing with the Temperance energy. This is your love. This is your connection in the hands of divine. But if there are things that need to be worked out, somebody could be saving, working on getting themselves free of anything that has been standing between the two of you. But whatever the case is, it's almost like they know. They know that if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if it does, take some time for this all to come together, it is worth it. I definitely feel like there's a part of them that wants to rush with the Eight of Wands, but is nervous about that too. But we'll go ahead and see with the Temperance energy, what is it that this person could be working on, preparing for? But this is your universe, like getting somebody's attention and, bringing you both to the place where you need to be. Spirit, why do we have the Temperance energy? Why do we have the Temperance energy? It's like your universe, wow, is going to make something happen. Your universe is about to move something forward. We have the Four of Cups here. Cancer energy can be significant. Somebody who is discouraged about things as they are. And my goodness, if there has been like a third party or something, this person is really hoping that you're going to be with them. You're going to be the one they choose, and that they can get freed from anything, like anything could stand in the way, because on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands, Leo energy here. The Six of Wands is somebody who wants to overcome the challenges, the difficulties, somebody who wants to be with you, come towards you, impress you. They're hoping for this chance. They're hoping for the success, but I am seeing a Knight of Pentacles behind it, which can be, once again, a little bit of a slow moving energy, somebody who's saving up, somebody who is planning. Now, a Six of Wands is somebody who wants to come forward and does want to come forward, right? But definitely could be working on something. Let's go ahead and see if we can get one. It's almost like they want this and they don't know. Like they're struggling to trust their intuition around this. And yet, wow, Justice energy. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Libra, but I feel like there's definitely something significant here. I mean, some of you can definitely be dealing with a very strong soul connection with major arcanas like this. But it does feel like what has been taking time, and maybe your person has even been feeling a bit discouraged about, we have the Justice energy. This is a positive energy. This is a high frequency energy. This is a balanced energy. This is somebody who wants to do things right, wants to come forward right, recognizes your value, recognizes that if you're going to be together, they are going to have to go all in the way you go all in. But it definitely feels like nerves around if the two of you are in the same place. Like if they feel like, oh, wow, you've got it all together, and it doesn't necessarily mean you perfectly do. We all have things we're dealing with, and they're feeling like, oh, I've still got things to accomplish and do. Like I want to be in a place where I can come forward in a way that is balanced. It definitely feels like this is somebody who is looking for something that is balanced and right. And they also want to know that you feel for them what they feel for you. You can't always know that. Sometimes you just have to take those chances. But the Justice is very positive. It is somebody who wants to do this right. It is somebody who wants to come forward right. And it definitely feels like your universe is kind of working these things out. So let's go ahead and see what your advice is. Page of Wands. Wow. Okay. Here we have the Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups as all this person is hoping for. There's definitely more. There's more interest. There's more feeling. There's a lot going on. I mean, the very first card was the Queen of Cups, which can be depth, which can be love. It definitely feels like a lot more to this, but somebody, it feels like, is being a little hesitant here. And maybe because, once again, and I feel like I keep saying it, but it's all over these cards, they're working on themselves. But this is somebody, I feel like, that wants to talk to you, that wants to see you, that wants to hear from you, that wants to be around you. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy can be significant. This can be like sending a message or saying hi, or just, asking to get together and spend a little time and see what can happen. Now, I like the Page of Wands because even if this, if this doesn't have anything so much to do with like taking a step or making a move towards this connection, it is about pursuing something that is important to you, pursuing something that you're interested in, taking the steps that you feel guided to take. This can be studies or doing something, doing something different, doing something new. I definitely feel like doing something that you have maybe been wanting to do, maybe not even had the time to do, but you're excited and interested in it, is definitely going to be lining you up. It's going to be lining you up with something that is right. It's going to be helping you get away if there has been anything that has been just not right for you. It feels like you doing something that you're excited about, something that you're interested in, is lining you up with somebody who does step forward right, somebody that your universe has been bringing in, and somebody who comes forward in a way that is balanced, which is so important. So definitely do what you feel guided to do. Say what you feel guided to say. If you feel like doing something creative or interesting, I feel like it is going to lead you in the right direction towards something that I feel like is ultimately going to be very positive and be very good. But don't be afraid to have those healthy boundaries here. Take a, say no to things that don't serve. Take a stand for what feels right to you, because something that is really, really meant to be, it is going to come together, and your universe is seeing to this. And if this person is meant to come towards you or be in your world, it definitely feels like your universe is saying they got to come forward right. And this is something that could really turn into something beautiful if this is the person that is treating you in the way that you deserve and desire. So I hope that helps. I do hope that you all enjoyed this message, that something in here spoke to everyone who is guided. If you enjoyed the message, please put a like. If you haven't subscribed, I would love if you would. Follow, hype, let me know if you're interested. I'm recording this message and the Pisces message, which I'm putting up in a few minutes, on my birthday, which I was thinking about taking the day off, but I thought I really want to get these messages out to you. So I did celebrate during the day today, and I'm going to take all day off tomorrow. But right now, it's fun to connect and talk to you all. But I do hope that you enjoy this message. So thank you all so much, and I'll talk to you soon.